A Scandia-Hus timber frame shell erection. Our Swedish parent company was founded in 1947. 25 years later, it launched Scandia-Hus Limited in the UK. Initially, the new company was purely a sales organisation, with the production of the building sets remaining in Sweden. However, 1995 saw manufacturing transferred to the UK, and in 2010 we moved our production to this modern purpose-built factory in West Sussex. At this plant, we produce wall panels, roof trusses, steel web floor joists, portal frames, glulam beams, sway frames, as well as many other specially engineered structural features. We also cut all loose timber, from heavy joists and beams to finishing joinery, and collate boarding, vapour barriers, insulation, nails, fixings and other materials required for the construction of a Scandia-Hus home. When all components have been manufactured and assembled, and the builder is ready to take delivery, materials are loaded and dispatched from our factory direct to site. This material delivery is for the last of 4 Scandia-Hus homes under construction at Scanes Hill, East Sussex. The foundations have already been constructed and the slab completed, and the scaffolding is now being erected prior to the building set's arrival. As soon as the wall panels arrive on site, the erection of the ground floor panels starts without delay. Wall panels vary in size in line with the design of the building. They are located and fixed into position in accordance with the working drawings. The panels arrive on site fitted with foil-backed rigid insulation to the inside and to the outside with OSB boarding covered with a breather membrane. Scandia-Hus skilled and experienced carpenters erect the frame of the building. The panels are securely fixed and stabilized with temporary bracing. When the ground floor panels and load-bearing walls have been erected, work can start on the first floor. To achieve the desired open-plan ground floor layout of this particular home, a number of steel beams are required. These are lifted and positioned with the aid of a crane. Once the beams are in position, a temporary safety deck is laid to provide a safe working platform for the erection team. The first floor wall panels are then carefully craned into position and securely fixed. Likewise, the internal load-bearing walls. When all first floor walls have been erected and the second floor safety deck laid, work can commence on the construction of the roof and the second floor. To form the projecting feature gables to the front elevation, 2 steel portal frames are required and are craned into position. The shell team's foreman makes constant reference to the working drawings and carefully monitors the construction of this fairly complex roof structure. All roof trusses are designed and manufactured at our own factory. The largest trusses arrive in 2 or 3 sections and are assembled on site prior to erection. The smaller trusses are lifted straight from the lorry to the roof and fixed into position. With the roof structure completed, the whole roof is covered with rigid boarding. This forms part of the structure, providing added stability and taking the place of traditional bracing. The roof boarding is subsequently covered with breathable roofing felt and secured with staples as well as counterbattens. The final element of the shell erection is the window installation. Triple glazed windows are shipped from the Swedish factory direct to site. These arrive pre-finished with factory-fitted handles, locking mechanisms and trickle vents. After installing, levelling and adjusting the windows, the frames are carefully sealed with silicone. This completes the shell erection. The Scandia-Hus team now hands over a watertight structure to the main contractor, who from this point takes over the balance of the work to complete the building. To book an appointment to view our homes, contact Scandia-Hus Limited by calling 01342 838 060.